Hey everyone, I'm Shawn Severson, teacher trainer at Internationals Porto, and welcome back to Shawn's Corner. Today we're going to work with a specific book, but I hope you take a look at your library and find books with similar characteristics, and then you try to explore and make your own activities like I have. Or you can get a copy of Lost and Found by Oliver Jeffers and have the same experience I had with my students. This book in particular works well with two language points: simple past and connectors. Also, it helps students build emotional intelligence, or at least engage in a conversation requiring empathy. So let's take a look inside the book Lost and Found by Oliver Jeffers and see how we can work with this resource to create great language activities that are going to really get our students talking and help them learn the grammar better. The first thing I did was scan the book because having a digital copy is very helpful and it lets us do this activity very easily and show all the students. Then I gathered language from the texts. As you can see here, I put them in a table. Then you can see I've blocked out text. And where the A is there, down below that, there would have been text, and we're going to work on what the text is, and you will have to supply the verb form. If you had the whole chart, you would look through and you'd find that there's one sentence that really fits with this picture, and that is, once there, a boy who found a penguin at his front door. Students then give the verb form. They're matching image to text, so they're matching the meaning with visual representation, and then they're actually working with supplying verb forms. Again, looking through our chart, we can find another phrase that would fit with this picture. We have the connector but here, but it began to follow him everywhere. He not know where it had come from, but it began to follow him everywhere. He didn't know where it had come from, but it began to follow him everywhere. That's the answer the students would give. So you see how it worked with the connector, and you see how the students also supplied the simple past. Okay, let's go on to another one. So how would you say the penguin feels in this picture? He's kind of got his head down, wouldn't you say? Yeah, he's sad. The penguin looked sad, and the boy thought he might be lost. Where do we go from here now? We go to the Lost and Found office. So the boy decided to help the penguin find its way home. He checked in the Lost and Found office, but no one was missing a penguin. And this is where the adventure all begins. So the boy goes on to try to help the penguin find his way home, and they go on a long journey together. And I won't spoil the rest. So you can see there's a lot you can do with this kind of book. But look through your library. You might have your own books that are perfectly good for this. It's just a way of trying to take advantage of how the pictures interact with the text and have students actually come up and create some of the language, or at least reproduce some of the language that actually appears in the book. Next week's Shawn's Corner segment is really all about us as teachers. We're going to look at how IT can enhance our practice, how it can help us, and the kinds of things we can do, and also take a look at our course that we're going to have this summer called IT at IH. We're going to have that at two levels. We're going to have it at the beginner's level and at the intermediate level. So we hope you'll check out the description of that. And also next week, we hope that you enjoy seeing how technology really can be a boost for our practice. See you then. Bye.